Oh, for the love of, the hell are you doing, Paul? Snap it on, man. What kind of miner are you? Oh, yeah, I can't stand this. Make it stop. Just go away. Leave me here. Curl up and die. Please. Hello, mister. It wasn't monsters, but soldiers from the castle that attacked us. Why would they do that? Did they forget to pay our taxes or something? Either way, Mr. Adol, it was super awesome. You cut through those soldiers like a knife through butter. You hear there's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, but I'm not going to be here for much longer, so you better man up. Now I've been open attack. I pray I was wrong, but I have a sinking feeling Chaucer is somehow caught up in all this. And if so, I honestly have no idea what to expect, especially with Elena being placed in danger. What was the world thinking? I mean, what's that boy thinking? Thankfully, Gardner was helping me get to safety as hard and as fast as I could to let Mary know what's happening. Not for you, Gardner fighting with all your might, things would have gone pretty ugly. I agree. Hello, sir. Anya told me you saved her life. I don't think I can ever thank you enough. Still have no clue what the hell the Count would attack Red Bonfleur. He's not hurting anyone. We're all want to do is work in the quarry and make some money and of our family we possibly gain from attacking us. This tyranny is plain simple. Okay. Sat down and played with the pen of hers for a while, then she got up and said she had to go somewhere. She was outside, so I tried to stop her, but she was way too fast. Is it gonna be okay, Mr. Adol? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's find out. Pretty sure you don't offer anything new.
Welcome. Don't be a stranger. Welcome. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, off we go. He hates Felghana. Looks like soldiers from the castle invaded the town. But why? Why would Kamargar attack Redmond? Good would do that to them? I just don't get it. How could he even authorize this? Gardner was really badly wounded. Needs to take it easy for a while so he can recover. Flabbergasted when he told everyone to take shelter in the church. Never thought the soldiers of Venan Castle would come attacking if the violent altercation in the quarry wasn't bad enough. The extreme amazing damage wasn't worse given their numbers in the world for those soldiers anyways. Okay, Joel, I don't care about you. Let's go. Oh, we got another guy out here. Bear, if anything were to happen to her, made up my mind. I don't know what counts after, but I do one thing. Last thing, but I don't count as the enemy. My choice is to fight back or sit around and wait for death to find me. I'm not all that fond of the latter. I'm a blaze-bound trail just like you. Alright, let's go to the castle, I guess. Okay, I need to go grab something. Oh, I think it's this way first. Alright, I went the wrong way. That's okay. We'll come back later. I saw it. The fog started pouring out of the clock tower. Everyone who touched it got changed. It's like all the life got sucked out and that of them, and they started going nuts. Who are you? Asked if anyone in the vicinity had seen Elena. No, I'm sorry. The soldiers and the other maids were just attacked us. I'm so scared I didn't know what was going on, so I ran hard and fast as I could and found myself here. What's happened to everyone? Lady. I'm actually planning going in there, are ya? Castle booty trap has been activated and the corridors are full of soldiers and maids, zombies. Care how good a soldier you are, it's suicide. Turn back right now. Consider myself a brave man. Tell you right now, I'm not going back in there ever again if I can help it. good music. Fuck you, mates. Oh, come the fuck on. They're like the little spikes that shoot up out of the ground. They're the best, aren't they? So, I'm gonna fight these guys for a while. May cut out some of this depending on how long it takes me to hit the next level. Or I might not need to hit the next level, we'll see. So we'll find out. Why is there an alligator here? Well, the obvious answer is he's going to be an enemy that I'm going to start running into that's more powerful than the enemies I've fought up to this point, but we'll see. I'm guessing there's nothing down here on either side, but I'm going to check anyways, just to make sure it's not like a hidden room or something stupid. And then we'll go across the platform here, which I'll mention has ice. This is icy. You can't tell because I'm still wearing my boots, but yeah, this is supposed to make me slip and fall and or get hit by the bowling balls. I don't think it'll take us too long to explore these areas. There's up, there's down, there's left, and there's right. I can go up this ramp, down the ramp, the left door, the right door. Exciting, no? Alright, I'm gonna go this way first. Those guys are annoying. I fall down, go boom. Oh boy, there's a lot of guys down here. A couple lizard guys. At least one. Some soldiers. A mage of some sort shoot me with their magic. Hey, lizard man. So, I want you to pay attention to these lizard men. They're mostly dressed in green. Because later we're going to run into more powerful versions of lizard men that look near identical to the ones we're looking at right now, but they are a slightly different color. Like a yellow-orange color, if I'm not mistaken. So, we'll have to deal with them as well, but they'll be more powerful, so if you think you're running into the same guy that's only doing 10-15 damage to you, plus or minus my battle armor I'm about to equip, yeah, you're gonna be sorely surprised. Looks like those guys are doing, magic's doing about 2 damage to me. Those guys probably do about 5 to 10 damage, I imagine. Another thing I found out recently is that, or what I discovered by going down in difficulty, is there's a minimum amount of damage that certain enemies will do. So on Nightmare difficulty, the minimum amount of damage that any enemy from the very beginning of the game up through, you know, you're right at the point where you should be leveling up, or you should basically be outclassing them, is 3 damage. On this, it's 2. Not that little amount of damage really matters, but there's a difference between the two. Yep. I'm going to attempt to make it across this farm. And then once we do, grind out another level, I think. Plus explore. Obviously there's a bunch of other areas I haven't been to yet that I need to explore. Alright, that's a save point. And I got some more mages and knights out here. Another thing to keep an eye on in this game, I've noticed, is if you're in an area that has multiple bosses, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example. Oh, yeah, the first area of the mines, after you beat the, whatever you call that, Duran, some of the enemies change, and there's, you know, their frequency, it's not too noticeable in the first area because, you know, if you do go all the way to the right in order to pick up the key, so you can come all the way back, pick up the fire bracelet, but I would say that, there are some differences. More noticeable when you got to the fire area and they replaced the small birds with big birds, and replace the small eyeball looking guys. That's a pendant that belongs to our good friend Elena. That's missing a cross, missing a pipe, missing a key. We're gonna find those 3 things, we're gonna put them together, and something's gonna happen, I'm sure. But yep, something you want to be aware of is that yeah, if you're going to go in an area that's multiple bosses, that once you beat a boss, you know, the enemy selection can change. It happened, like I said, in the fire area. It kind of happened in the ice area as well, but it wasn't nearly as noticeable because you're not really backtracking in the ice area. You're sort of moving forward on a linear path, so, you know, the changes, I believe, were minor to non-existent in the on the mountain. Now, if the, you know, say that boss battle with the nymphs, or whatever they call those things, the harpies, I had been, say, in the middle of a giant square map, yeah, there would have probably been big changes to the enemies. There would have been not so many of the guys that maybe hide underground, and a lot more of those guys that shoot the like the razor blade. I don't know, razor blades isn't the right one. Buzzsaws. Sorry. Sometimes it's a blessing too. Particularly when you run an enemy that's very difficult, that has good defense. Like these guys are a bit annoying because after a while they put up their shield and take no damage. You have to do either a downward slash or, you know, magic, or wait for them to drop their shield. I mean, if you can do a good job timing it out, you can usually get your sword in between when they drop their shield and they pull their sword out to strike you. It's hard to do though, because you have to know the exact timing that they're going to give you. I'm trying not to fall down. I'm prepping my fingers. And that treasure. We're gonna get the treasure, and then we're gonna have to come all the way back up here because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to make this jump back to the right. It's alright though. I luckily didn't move into the center, so we're just gonna have to go up maybe a couple make a couple jumps over again is what I'm trying to say. Look at Adel jumping. He's like, jump, double jump, jump, double jump. Unfortunately, once I get the double jump, everything just becomes a double jump. Even the jumps I can make normally. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes if I'm doing a jump attack, I won't always double jump, but... You see that guy just walk off? He's like, yeah, I don't think this is working out. I mean, like, at least the other one tried to attack me and fell in the pit. The other one's just like, I don't want to work here no more. I'll throw myself into the pit. Of course, fall damage doesn't seem to exist in this game for either enemies or non-enemies, and I missed it. Great. So once I'm in this center area, I can't, like, move my way out until I get to the bottom here. Or like there's an invisible wall or whatever. Well, we're just gonna ignore you guys. I don't care about you. Trying to get to the top of the tower, see what's up here. Everything else is just fodder for me. Wasting my time at this point. Christopher, you're not really wasting your time. It's a good form of experience. Yeah, I get that. Well, what are you supposed to do if you don't have enough experience to fight the boss? You're just gonna spend more time grinding them out. I get it. I also like how the little maids always give you a little bow before they start attacking you. Like, good to see you, sir. I'm now going to throw knives in your face. So that feels like a very... Maybe I don't know my history well enough, but it feels like a very Japanese thing to have, like, kind of Western style maids that are like also secret ninjas and, you know, carry throwing knives. Ooh, cutscene.
Mother, someone's here.
Yes.
Don't come any closer. I won't let you lay a finger on my children.
Adol gave his name and reassured the woman that he had no intention of hurting.
Yeah, I'm not a mindless zombie.
Truly? Indeed. Your eyes are clear.
Also, I'm playing the good
Unlike
character in
those
this
who've been
game, so
corrupted
yeah,
by
I'm not going to do anything bad to you
Vile
guys.
mist. All right then. I am convinced you come with no malicious intent. My name is Elizabetha.
Also,
I'm
the
Count
sins of the
Juarez
father
betrothed.
shouldn't count for the sins of the son.
These are our children, Alice and Kristoff. Master
Kristoff.
Adol,
Oh, good.
was it? Might I inquire
How
as
there's
to why
Chris
you've
in a
come to this
game that's
castle,
not spelled like
much less
mine.
this chamber?
Adol briefly explained the situation at hand to the Countess.
I see. So Chester spoke the truth.
Yes, I did speak the truth.
He locked us
Good
in
thing
here
I
for
kept
our
my
safety
children away from him
and told
since he's
me
such a
much the
big
same
child
story.
molester.
He said that my husband had slaughtered the people of the island to further his own ambitions. If that is indeed the truth, I would agree. It is entirely unforgivable as his wife
We do
to
things
share the burden of that
not
sin,
necessarily
and
for
I am
power
prepared to
as we
answer
do
for
them
it.
because we
My
fear.
children do not. They are innocent souls, untainted by this despicable act. The staff as well believe that Sir Stoddard's actions are unjustifiable, even under such uniquely I do what I can to make amends for my husband's actions. I'll see to it that he answers for them at release. I can do nothing from this room, and I dare not leave it with the castle in such a state. Please, Master Adolf, will you put a stop to this?
Can you do it, Adol? Can you put a
Do
stop
you see
to
what
this?
Chester did to me? He locked me up in here like I was a misbehaving cat. That's no way to treat a lady. He should be ashamed of himself. So I thought if I'm a cat, then I'm going to act like one, and I clawed at him as he left. Mother pulled me away, but before she did, I managed to knock something out of his pocket. Maybe you know what it is.
An important key.
Chester
Yeah.
had such an angry look on his face, like a demon. What happened to him? Did somebody hurt him? You said he has a grudge against Father, and he wants revenge. What does that mean? I don't know those words. What's a grudge? What's revenge? And why does he want it?
Time has weighed heavily on my husband ever since he was sent to this land. I came from Ron to wed him. This castle was his gift to me, a show of his influence, an effort to impress. Several years ago, I consented upon the addition of a clock tower, a rare fixture even in Ron, much less here. The mist came from that clock tower. If my consent contributed to the horrors these innocent people now face, then I am just as guilty as he.
Your consent to build a tower does not implicate you, though, if poison's hidden inside of it. Grind it out another level. We're gonna take a run at the boss. Kind of impressive looking, isn't he? Death Felghana. So his gimmick is he alternates between the four different ways you can deal damage to him. So you can either deal damage physically, using wind magic, using the fire magic, or using the ground yellow magic. So right now he's in, well, he just switched over to fire mode. I was going to say he's in wind mode right now, so only wind will damage him. Right now he's in fire, and then he'll eventually switch over to the yellow one. So I won't probably be attacking him except in the first two, where I'm either able to do physical damage or wind damage, just because that's where I think I can do the most damage, even though probably, for me, it's probably safest if he stays in his yellow mode, because I can just guard all of those attacks. So yeah, you can see I'm just draining his health, and now I'm going to switch over to wind and give him a good spanking. So yeah, when he's in any of the other modes, magics will either not work. So yeah, that's not going to work if he's in the fire mode. He's only bad against fire. And then when he switches over to yellow, he'll be affected by yellow magic. Unlike the harpies, which seem to be affected by both, but one was super effective by their weakness. So he's almost dead. We did in a second. I'll either wait for him to go back to his physical mode or just come here. We did it. Somewhere in the distance, Adol could hear the sound of a door unlatching. And I get a pipe. Organ pipe is so cool. And we're gonna put it in place along with the ivory key we picked up earlier. That's what we're gonna do. But first, we're gonna fall down. Not that I intend to really fight anyone all that seriously. Though there is achievement for killing, I think it's like 500 maids across all your playthroughs. So, yeah, I mean, if you play this game on each of its difficulty levels, that's like 100 maids per run. Understanding, of course, that you're probably going to kill less on it very easy and a lot more on... what's after Nightmare? Oh yeah, Inferno. You know, if you can get this far in Inferno. And the bosses are just plain old ridiculous. Just like, okay, if you can do... I'm not going to say if you can do Nightmare, you can do Inferno. But, you know, you're very much on your way to beating Inferno if you can beat, the only difference is they give, the boss more attacks, and in addition to more attacks, they also move faster, so they're switching between, you know, say a window where you can deal damage to their next, attack phase, which puts you at risk of taking damage, but does not necessarily guarantee it in some cases. Oh.